I said, well, I'm sorry that you're here baking in the sun. He said, well, Minister, it's the sun today, but it was unsuccessful yesterday. And when I was standing in line yesterday, I was standing in the rain. So we then came back out and we looked at the front of the building and we tried to figure out exactly how we could put awnings on the front of the building or put a tent somewhere to accommodate people. How can we do it without encroaching on the road reserve and offending on country planning? We looked at the problem that existed and then tried to figure out how to address that problem. That is a mistake that we often make. That we often make as Barbadians, that we often make in government. Instead of trying to address the existing problem, what we need to ask ourselves is, why does the problem exist in the first place? That problem existed in the first place because people needed to come down to the immigration department to collect documents. A number of those people were there to collect passports and other documentation. So we had a conversation. It was a very, very productive tour of the post office. We had a conversation. There are a number of other initiatives that are going to become apparent very, very shortly. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag on those. I don't want to speak before they're put in place and then embarrass myself. But the question is, why did the people have to come to the post office to collect come to the immigration department to collect their passports in the first place? Why could we not mail it to them? So we had the discussion with all the heads of department, all the senior officers in the immigration department in one place, and we had this discussion about that and a number of other things. And security concerns were raised, other issues were raised, identification. I said, but when you apply for US visa, the US sends your passport back by a courier. So it cannot be that UPS is more secure than BPS. Cannot be. And if it is, then it's incumbent upon us to make our postal service and our postal delivery and courier express as secure and as efficient as possible. So immediately the challenge was put out that we wanted within 14 days to put everything in place to be able to deliver the first passport within 14 days. But we cut it close because today is day 14. But the point remains that we actually got there. We have instituted some security procedures that everybody is satisfied, secures the integrity of the delivery service, it secures the safety of the passport. I will let Ms. Inniss speak to the actual security measures, but all of us and the Cabinet of Barbados was presented to the Cabinet of Barbados yesterday, who are in full agreement with it. And they've challenged us to don't just stop there. Start to remove all of the unnecessary processes and let us make both the Immigration Department and the Barbados Postal Service as efficient as possible. If you choose this option, we will deliver to wherever you want in Barbados during working hours. It can be home, it can be your office, it can be the gym, if you can specify a time, right? And we will try twice. It's only if we fail to deliver to you at the place that you have selected, in the timings that you've selected, right, that we will bring it back to the Immigration Department, and then you will have to come and collect it there yourself. But I think all around the arrangement is very, very fair, and I look forward to see how it works over the next couple of weeks and next couple of months. As I said, this is but the start. There's a lot more that we have in store for you, and there are many more opportunities for the Postal Service and the Immigration Department to collaborate to better serve the people of Barbados. But it doesn't just exist and limited to government and government entities. The Postal Service is prepared to work with private entities to provide safe, efficient, reliable courier services, and there are a whole suite of services that are provided by us, and we're going to push those out there so people have a better idea of what your Postal Service can do for you. So stay tuned.
Have a good day.
Thank you.